What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the point guards only challenge. It's something that's been really requested, and I've been kind of holding off because it's a little difficult challenge, but today's the day we try to get it done. So we're actually going to be doing a fantasy draft. We're going to randomly select the team now, and then the goal is to draft only point guards. And throughout this entire rebuild, try to win the championship with only point guards in the roster. So we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. Utah Jazz is who we rocking with. I don't think we've done a challenge using the Utah Jazz just yet, so let's get into it. Okay, we don't get the best pick. We get one of the worst picks. I was hoping we ended up top 10 so I can get a guy maybe like Russell or Steph. You know, it's like start off really easy. But no. The best point guard available is Mike Conley. If we're talking about overall, but I think I'm going to go Kemba Walker. He's making less money than Mike Conley. But still, honestly, I still may go Mike Conley now that he's here. But I'm trying to think of this logically. We're going to need a point guard that can actually go out there and rebound the ball. We need to try to figure this out. The best rebounding point guard is Michael Carter-Williams at a C+. So maybe we'll get him down the line. Rondo's actually a really good rebounder. Both of them on the Bulls. But other than that, nobody's really out there. Or maybe I should go with the best players available. Goran Dragic's here. I've never had Goran Dragic in a rebuild. So let's pick him up, man. Let's pick him up. Again, trades and all that stuff, eligible for all that, but again, the roster has to stay LPGs. I could make a trade to get somebody different, like let's say a small forward, but he cannot play a single game with us, so we're going to have to trade him before the next game starts. Next pick, let's go Jalen. I know he hasn't played much this season. We're going to go Jalen, and then we'll pick up P-Pat, or Patrick Beverly, not P-Pat, Patrick Bev, and that'll bring in some defense. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. Reggie Jackson will pick up. He's not having the best season in real life, but hopefully he can help us out here. Patty Mills, one of the best backups in the league. Again, we're just doing this really, really fast because, to be honest with you, it don't really matter. We don't have a star. Kemba, I like Kemba a lot, but I would want somebody better to run our team. And we can go ahead and pick up Rondo to do whatever he wants to do, I guess. I get to watch Rondo every couple days, and trust me, it's not that fun. We're going to pick up Luke Gregory. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's actually a Make-A-Wish Foundation guy who 2K put in the game. Great gesture by them. And his stats actually pretty beastly. His overall is only 68, but you can see he can dunk you at 6'4", and his shot is really great. Only the reason his overall so low is because of his intangibles only being 25. Let's pick him up, man. Let's pick him up. And hopefully we could win a championship with him on our team. There's also another guy I'm pretty sure they put into the game, but I don't remember his name or anything. Pick up Shaw Livingston, 6'7". Get some height there. He'd be the biggest dude on our team. He'd be like our center, I guess. And then a couple more picks to go. Don't really matter too much. DJ Augustine. And then let's get somebody else that's young, hopefully. Let's get Fred VanVleet. Oh, no, we still have one more round? We still have one more round, one more pick. Yep, and then don't really matter too much. We'll pick up Pablo, even though he's about to be 40. We got some real young guys, and we got one of the oldest. Okay, we got to see what they rank our team. Probably, I would guess, low 20s, considering we are just going to be such a small team. I'm going to load in the 2017 draft class. I've been using the one by, I think his name is Freckface, something like that. It's a lot more realistic than the other one I've used in video. So they said we have the 5th best team in the league. Oh, okay. Before we make any trades, I kind of just want to sim a couple games. We won a game. Let's sim some games and see how good we are. Oh, Rondo's out. Don't matter, I guess. Lose against the Lakers, lose against the Clippers. Okay, here come the L's. Okay, now we can make some trades. I just wanted to see how it's going to go. I didn't even check to see who our starting lineup was. So we got 240 minutes going to point guards. But, of course, Kemba leading our team. Patty Mills is running center. Can you imagine a 6-foot dude guarding, let's say, like Hassan Whiteside? Is this somebody that's big in the paint down there? With Shaw Livingston getting his... Okay, let's see who's leading our team in rebounding. After 5 games or whatever we played, this is the fun part. Goran Dragic leading our team in rebounding points is Reggie Jackson. Let's try to make some moves though. Gordon, the first round pick. Can we Goran, whatever you want to call him? Can we get somebody better than him? He's at 85. Look at that. Nikola Jokic. Man, you know, I'd make that trade if this wasn't a center-only challenge. We can get Mike Conley on the squad, but that contract will just take too much. I'm going to do this trade and make a move, right? Let's try to do this. Let's try to take away that first rounder and throw in some second rounders instead. Throw in 4 second-round picks. Is that going to be enough for them to say yes? Because that first round is kind of valuable right now. All right, they don't want to do that. Instead of Fred VanVleet, let's put in another player. So Fred was making about that much. Just put in this guy. No, okay, how about this? We give you guys a late first round. We're talking about like in the 2020 first rounder. And we take away our second rounders. They really tripping. They are really tripping. Okay, so we made the deal happen right there. We actually just gave them the original deal. We gave them the original deal. The plan is... Boom. Right? Is that a good move? That's a good move. Okay. So CJ's scoring ability is crazy. His scoring ability is crazy. And he's got the size of a, I would say, a big point guard. He's already averaging 25 points a game right now. So we're going to make that deal. And let's see what else we can do. I really just thought about that this free agency class has a lot of good point guards in it. So I'm going to try to make some moves to free up some cap space. So you see DJ Augustin's making four years about 30 mil. We're going to make this trade, pick up Tyus Jones, who's making pretty much nothing and on an expiring contract. And I also had Jared Bayless contract, and then Reggie Jackson's contract is actually pretty big. I didn't know he got paid that much money, but we're probably going to deal with him too, just to free up some space, because you got like Steph Curry, Chris Paul, you know, some real good point guards in the market. Oh, and there's Cantor. We're going to make a trade to pick up Inez Cantor. Of course, like I said, if we make a trade to pick up somebody that's not a PG, we got to flip them immediately. They cannot play a single minute on that Utah Jazz court. So we got to flip him for something. He played here. He used to play here. And then he requested trade, and he ended up in Oklahoma City, man. Ended up in Oklahoma City. Don't remember the deal that had to do with it, but let's just try to see if we get a nice point guard out of this. No. No, but we could get a first rounder like this. Okay, I guess it's the best deal available, right? Yeah, that was the best deal available to get the first round pick and then pick up an expiring contract of Ramon Sessions. Maybe not the greatest, but it was the best that was given to us, which is fine. So those are the trades we're going to do. Again, we're going to sim to the end of the season and see where we're at. So I'm starting to see how valuable our first round pick is. So I'm going to try to get it back. And I did. Okay, because right now we got 6 wins and 20 losses, so I needed that first round pick back. KD won his second MVP, averaging about 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, shooting 50%. Great season. Great season for KD. Rookie of the Year went to Joel Embiid, averaging a double-double. Joakim Noah, 6th Man of the Year. Not happening in real life. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, Most Improved. Man, his numbers really... He deserved it. Look at that. Jumped up to 23 points per game, 10 assists when he was just averaging 3 last season. And then shooting better from the field. That's a really good upgrade. And he's playing for the Kings. And then Tyronn Lue still wins Coach of the Year. Chicago got LeBron. That's crazy. Anyway, well, we finished very last in the Western Conference. If you're looking for final scores or final numbers, CJ led us in scoring. And then I wonder if we had the worst record in the league. I don't know. 25 wins. Yes, we did. So our chance of getting that number 1 pick is about 25%. The lowest we can get is, I think, the 4th pick, which is pretty good. Let's see who wins the championship. Golden State may get it. They won it. As a 7th seed, they got all the way to the championship and won. Kawhi Leonard doing his thing. Philly, you came so close. KD tried to put you on his back, but he couldn't. All right. League meetings, make sure nothing passes. We got to make sure, just change, just disapprove any of it, all of that. We not even going to read what it was about. Lottery. 25% chance that we get this pick. We dropped down to 3rd. That sucks. Okay. No big deal, though. We're going to go to the draft. Again, I did load in the 2017 draft, but this one is more realistic. There's nobody over, like, the overall, I want to say, like, 77, 78-ish. And so it's a lot more realistic than the last one I had that had, like, Lonzo Ball and I think Lonzo was like an 84 overall, and I was like, okay, that's a little extreme, maybe a lot extreme. I think he's gonna turn out to be a good player, but that was I think that may have been a little much. So my number one priority right now is to trade Reggie Jackson's contract is just way too big, and we won't be able to re-sign or not re-sign, but get some players that we want in free agency. JJ Barea can come into the team, pretty nice contract for him. I think that may be what we do to get this contract off the books. Or we're gonna make this trade, pick up James Ennis, and then what we're gonna do is flip James Ennis for like a two second round picks. That's a first rounder. They're gonna give us a first rounder for James Ennis. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. And then even Jeremy Lin's contract we may have to get rid of. But I think actually we're gonna wait to do that just in case we don't want to get rid of him if we don't need to get rid of him. That's the plan. Just keep him for now. Send him to our pick, which is 3rd. And see what's on the board. Dennis Smith Jr. is there. Lonzo is still there. I think we may be getting Lonzo. Unless I'm going to trade finder it and see if it can get somebody like amazing. If it can't, then we'll keep it. We could pick up EB, which is not too bad. We could pick up Markelle Fultz, but they also want a future first rounder. I'm trying to think. Okay, if we make this trade, we still have $26 million in cap. So let's do it. Lonzo has been great, but I'm trying to win a championship soon. So Lonzo being like a 74 overall is not really going to help us win a championship. But now that we do have Eric Bledsoe, we can actually trade Jeremy Lin's contract. And honestly, I'd get rid of it for nothing. If somebody would offer me like a pick for it, I'll do it. Even if it's a 2nd round pick. 1st round pick, DJ Augustine back on the team. I guess we'll do that. And then DJ Augustine could be thrown back to somebody, anybody. Nobody wants him for a pick. 2nd round pick. All right, we'll just give you give us a 2nd round pick from that year. You can have him. Boom. All right, free agency is where we're going next. So we made a big move, boys. We picked up Steph Curry. Now, the thing is, his overall went down quite a bit. He's only at 89 overall right now, which is crazy. But obviously, I feel like this is a year that we got to go all out. We got 4, what I think, like really good players. The rest of our team is not the best, but we can make it happen because we got a lot of picks, and we can make the necessary trades to make this team as great as possible. And I don't know where to start. So I'm going to start with Tyus Jones because other than our big 4, he's the next guy on our list as far as salary cap. I wonder what... This is going to be so tough. Like, if I make this trade for Lou Williams, I don't know what his overall would go to. I feel like Lou Williams... Let's go check that out. I feel like Lou Williams is one of those shooting guards that if we change to a point guard, his overall actually goes down. And it does. So we're not going to make that trade. I don't know what we're going to do just yet. I'll show you guys what we do as it comes. This is a really tough decision, but if we want to make good moves, we have to move CJ McCollum because he's making so much money, being about $24 million every single year. And then we make this trade for D'Angelo Russell. We're also going to be trading Steven Adams. But D'Angelo Russell, they're about the same overall. D'Angelo Russell, we saw his stats. He was going crazy last year. He's going to get better. It's the necessary move. And I have to flip Steven Adams, obviously, because he's making $22 million over 4 years or something crazy, $25 million. So he has to go. But I think the making D'Angelo Russell trade was the best move for the team as of right now. And, it's going to be brutal because we will not be getting somebody back that's the same value as this guy. But he has to go. That's part of the challenge. And the challenge is a hard one. We're going to make the Lou Will trade. I know his overall goes down, but nothing else is really there. I don't know how this is even possible, boys. I did it in 2K16. I don't even think I was successful, but I did it. I don't know why I just tried to make Ryan Anderson the center. We have to trade Ryan Anderson. He's another guy that's going to take up some cap space. But him in the first round, maybe it'll bring us something. Maybe he can bring in another PG. Teams around the league are like, no, we're not giving y'all no more point guards. Y'all got some good ones. Y'all don't need any more. And Drew Holiday, Again, I'm just really looking for some place to dump Ryan's salary, and that may be the place. Yes, we picked up Iman Shumpert, who's out of PG, but you know how this works. We're going to trade him. Hopefully, we can trade him for, like, nothing. Some team would give me a second rounder for him or another point guard that's bad or something. It don't really matter. I'm just trying to get down and salary so we can actually make real moves. Because these moves that we're making right now aren't considered real moves. Like this trade for Richard Jefferson may be a good one. Actually, no, let's do the Bogut trade. He's making $1 million a year. We also get a first round. And now things are really going to go up because look how many picks we have, boys. That's a lot to throw around. So give me a second. We're going to draw up some of the best trades possible and try to win this championship. Guys, I turned my hat around like Ash Ketchum. I don't think Ash even made catches this good. Kyrie Irving coming to the team. We are getting rid of Patty Mills and Kemba, but come on. Kyrie is a significant upgrade. We'll take it. Yes, we did bring in Troy Daniels, but you know how this worked. We trade him for nothing. Jerry Jack, boom, for point guard. All right, we still got a lot of first-round picks, so we can even make another deal dealing with Eric Bledsoe or something. D'Angelo Russell, I know, boy. You've been here for maybe 15 minutes. But the 2K Ash Ketchum sees a dude. When I see him, I gotta get him. The real king of the fourth quarter now just joined the team. We got 3 all-star point guards. 3 starting. Nope. Just 3 all-star point guards. But still, I don't think we're done. How many picks do we have left? We still have a total of a bunch of picks. So we can still even make another deal somewhere. I got to figure out where, but somewhere. The reason that deal worked because Isaiah Thomas is only making about $6 million. So every other big name point guard you can think of, I tried to get. They're not budging. So you know what? We're just going to use these remaining picks just to upgrade what we already have. So Tyus Jones, we're going to try to trade. And even now that we made all these trades, I don't think we have much money to even make deals to make our team better, which kind of sucks. But, yeah, I honestly think what we have now is the best we're going to get. Even with all these picks, we were not able to pick up. I tried to give them Steph Curry and like 6 picks or 4 picks for Russell Westbrook, and they didn't want to make that deal happen. I tried to pick up John Wall. I tried Damian Lillard. Like I said, every other good point guard you can think of, I tried, but it did not work out. We still have Bogut on our team. We got to trade. We got to trade Bogut. So let's do that. Somebody offer me a point guard. Somebody, anybody. Jameer Nelson's coming back. I think we just traded him, but Jameer Nelson's coming back. This is probably the best we're gonna get. And even right now, the team doesn't look. I mean, it looks good, but I think our bench can need some help. But we can't. We don't have it. Raymond Felton's gonna start at small forward for us. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, Raymond. This is what we're rolling with. Hopefully it's enough to at least make the play. If we make the playoffs, I'm happy. I don't think we got the team to win the championship, but the playoffs is the goal right now. I'll see you guys very, very soon. James Harden won MVP. Markelle Fultz won Rookie of the Year. Thaddeus Young, 6th man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. CJ, who we traded away, wins Most Improved. Coach of the Year went to Luke Walton. Guys, we finished with 50 wins on the season. Did any of our guards make the list? No, but D'Angelo Russell, who we traded away, did. I tried to get Lowry, man. I tried to get Russell. It just didn't really work out. So we finished with... We are the 5th seed, which is... I mean, like I said, the goal was to make the playoffs. And Kyrie broke his wrist, but he's out for 1 to 2 weeks. The goal was to make the playoffs. We made the playoffs. I'm happy with it. Eric Bledsoe averaged 8 rebounds a game. So, I mean, if we win the championship, that would be amazing, but I highly, highly doubt it. Let's just get into it. First round is against the Denver Nuggets. We got to see who on their team at least. Do a little scouting report with the Denver Nuggets. Kyle Lowry. This team is nice. All right. You know what? Only thing we can do is go out there and try the ball. Game 1, we lose. Okay, let's fight. Let's fight. Down 2. Okay, 2-2. Game 5 is a big one. We lost game 5. Game 7. I'm not jumping in. Y'all know I don't do that. We're down. Okay. We got eliminatable. Oh, it's getting... Let's slow it down. They trying to fight. No, we lost. We lost. That fourth quarter, they tried. Isaiah Thomas probably tried to come alive. Nope. He scored 7 points. Hey, mission accomplished by making the playoffs. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. Let's see who the champions is or are the champions. The team that beat us. See, I feel okay with that then. If we lose to the team that turns out to be the champion, it's fine. It's fine. But if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Second upload of the day. If you missed the first video, we actually opened up some mail. It was really cool. But I recommend you go watch it and you go look at my shirts.